Oh, hey guys. Hey beloveds. Welcome to Sunday's Intuitive Guided Meditations. Today we are going to be focusing on how to hold space for yourself. Gonna give you practical ways of holding space for yourself and all of that good stuff. As always, hi. I'm Abina Ansa, known as BeenieTV on social media. I've been practicing meditation for 7 years, and I've been studying spirituality and esoteric teachings for 10 years. So I wanted to start these meditations really to just get us to a place of like peace within. These times are obviously very chaotic, but there is nothing that, hey, Life Matters with Stephanie, hey girl, there is nothing that going within, there is nothing that meditating, praying, reading the word cannot fix. I always say it is really all about us. Like everything is like about us going within. It's about us going within, because within, that's where peace is at. That's where love is at. That's where clarity is at. It's not out in the world. It's within. So with everything that is going on in the world, it's so important to go within. I'm going to wait a little bit longer, just a few minutes, before we get started. Let me know where you guys are from. No, you know what? I don't want to know where you're from. Let me know what has blessed you today, this week. I want to know what has blessed you, and I'll start with me. Something that has blessed me has been sleeping. I did not sleep well this week at all, so sleeping has really been blessing me. Like when I'm actually getting good rest, it's such a blessing. So let me know in the comments what is blessing you. Hello everyone coming in. Again, I'm just going to wait a few moments before we get into the discussion and meditation. Again, let me know what blessed you this week. Got my singing sound bowl. This is a singing sound bowl from Black-owned metaphysical store soulfulvibes.co. Some good stuff. Vibrations are very healing. Okay? Don't be fooled. That's why I always like to play binaural beats in the background. Today's binaural beats. Gia says, releasing work stress this weekend. Blessed to be alive and my kids and my family and health. Amen. I love that. Again, there is a delay between the streaming app and what you guys are like. There's a delay. So don't mind me if things are coming in slower than what I'm actually doing. But anyway, whatever. Let's get started. Actually, one second. Amen. Steph says, as well as life lessons. I love it. Okay, so let's get into it. Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. So today I am playing 999 Hertz Self-Transcendence. Activate your higher mind, beautiful self-consciousness binaural beat. That is what we will be meditating to today. First name, last name said, discovered that I might have more time to get medical procedures done in Asia before returning to the States. Okay, I'm blessing you. I'm sending you healing energy. Sia, hey girl. I'm sending you healing energy. Everybody, let's send first name, last name, healing energy as they go through more procedures in Asia before coming to America. Coming to America. Okay. Okay. So, how to hold space for yourself. Holding space for yourself really just means giving yourself grace and giving yourself the actual physical space, removing yourself from a situation, removing yourself from a conversation, removing yourself from an app, holding space for yourself really just means that taking that intimate and intentional time to really process what you're going through, whether it's good or bad. Hey Takara, hey girl, thank you for coming back. Also, thank you guys for last week, everyone coming. Thank you to everyone that told a friend. Thank you for everyone subscribing. Thank you for everyone showing up for yourself. Thank you so much for all the divine donations from last week. My Cash App and Venmo are BeenieTV. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm loving this group. I'm loving the support. Continue to tell a friend, or you can keep it to yourself. Keep all these gems being dropped on this Sunday to yourself, and let's continue. So, holding space for yourself means turning off outside influences, turning off your parents, turning off your friends, turning off social media, and really, really asking yourself, saying to myself, like, okay, Stephanie, what do I want? What do you want to do? Takara, what do you want to do? Sia, what do you want to do? That's what it means to hold space for yourself. Because y'all, this world really does not care about you and doesn't work in that way. That's why sometimes you have to go into your prayer closet. Sometimes you have to go into your car. Sometimes you gotta just like say to the kids, all right, look, mommy needs to hold space for herself. And sometimes it's really just placing your hands on your heart and asking yourself, what do I want? What do I need? What am I celebrating? What am I sad about? That is how to physically actually hold space for yourself and making a practice of it. It's about intimacy. It's about intimacy. And another way of saying intimacy is into me see. Boom! Into me see. If holding space for yourself had a soundtrack, it would be like, me, myself, and I, that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And there ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend. Because sometimes the people that you love so dearly don't know how to hold space for you. If they're not doing it for themselves, baby, they cannot do it for you. So sometimes that's why we have to be our own mothers, our own fathers, our own best friend, our own lovers. We have to practice being intimate with ourselves, really getting to know ourselves and saying, yo, what do I want? What am I sad about? What am I mad about? You know? Yesterday, all week, let me know if this happened to you guys this week too, but let me know, like, this week I felt so heavy and something wanted to release, but I wasn't letting it out. And finally I let it out and I was crying for an hour. And do you guys know what I was crying about? I just felt, I let myself feel and release the sadness that I've been carrying as a child. And I was like, you know what? Something wants to come out. Let's hold space. So I just started to let that thought that wanted to escape, that wanted to get through, because you know, emotions are energy and we got to let them pass through our heart. If we don't let the emotions pass through our hearts, they get stuck. What happens when something gets stuck? It's blocked. What happened if something is blocked? Nothing can come in, nothing can go out. Love can't come in, can't come out. Blessings can't come in, can't come out. So that's why it's so important taking time out to cry. You don't even know what you're holding on to until you let it go. And I let out this sadness that I have been carrying for decades. And I'm thankful to Jesus. I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful for my spirit guides for holding space, being there with me. Nobody was there. It was just me in the trenches. That's what we're talking about today. You gotta be with you in the trenches, okay? When your partner is not there, when your partner dies, when your kids go to college, when they move on with their life, it's just you, boo. It's just you. So I held myself, literally held myself, rubbed my arm, and I said, you know what, Abina, you got this. Let it out, girl, let it out. And once I was done crying, I thanked God, I thanked Jesus, I thanked my angels, and then I congratulated myself. And I said, you know what, you did beautiful work today. Because this shit is work. Healing is hard. Healing is hard. Don't let these Instagram people fool you, myself included. Healing is hard. Did you see me crying on Instagram yesterday? Did you see me crying on YouTube yesterday? No. It was just me, myself, and I. That's all I got in it. For real. For real. I also wanted to talk about like knowing yourself. Intimacy, knowing yourself, being able to know yourself and say, something isn't right. This week, I knew something wasn't right. I wasn't in my home frequency. I wasn't feeling like myself. I knew something wasn't right. And that's because I've learned to acknowledge, like when I'm taking on someone's energy, or when I'm just not, when I'm not in my home frequency. And it's important to know yourself. Know your triggers. Know your home frequency. My home frequency is calm. My home frequency is peace. My home frequency is like airy, fairy, goddess. Like that is my home frequency. That's where I'm at. If I'm not there, something is amiss. Whether it's my thoughts, whether it's something around me. So you gotta know yourself, right? And I always say, like, look back at who you were before your first trauma, if you can remember that far. And I apologize if I'm triggering anyone, but go back to your first trauma. Go back to who you were before society told you who you were. For example, my earliest memory is 5. I suffered my first trauma at 2, but my earliest memories are at 5. I always knew I was different. I always knew that I saw things in a different way. I always kept myself busy. I never felt alone, ever. I might have had sadness because, my mom was a single parent. She was working, going to school. My dad left. I didn't really have a parent around except my grandma. So there was that's what the sadness was that I was crying about. But I was just always cool with me. And then the traumas come, and then society comes and tell you, no, you need to be like, you need to hate yourself. Like, no, like you need to be insecure because that's what everyone else is doing. You might as well be insecure with everyone else. But I didn't feel that deep down inside. I didn't feel that. I was just always good. So ask yourself, who are you? Who were you? Yep, exactly. Know thyself. Who were you before society got to you? If you can remember, try to take some of that and bring it to where you are now. one more thing before we get into the meditation. You do not have to hold space for others while you are also holding space for yourself. So if you are celebrating something in your life and your friend wants to call you and talk about her terrible, terrible dog, you have every right to say, you know what? No, I'm sorry, I can't, maybe tomorrow. Because you're in a celebratory mood, honey. You just got that promotion. You just went on that amazing date. You just got some clarity. You are in celebration mode, holding space for yourself. And your friend wants to come and low-key dump and vent on you. You have every right to say, no, I'm in my frequency. I'm feeling good. And you have to be okay with them being upset that you said no, because people are going to be upset depending on their maturity level, depending on how well they are with their own boundaries. There were times where I was grieving my grandmother's death, and I had friends, because I am that friend that you call whenever something's going on. So I had friends texting me saying, oh, can I talk to you? And I would say, no, you cannot talk to me, because my cup is empty. I got nothing for you. So that's the opposite, right? Like, if you're not in a good space, if you are coming from an empty cup and someone comes to you and wants to vent and dump, you have to be like, whoa, hold up. It's a no for me, dog. No, I'm sorry, I cannot talk to you about this. I apologize, but I cannot hold space for you right now. You got to be selfish. And as I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself. We have to be selfish. I wrote down today because I didn't want to go off track. Yeah. The other day, my mom had a very bad day at work. And usually I would be like, I would encourage her and I'd be like, no, like, you got this, like, blah, blah, blah. But something was telling me, you know what? No. Let her sit in her stuff. We are releasing that. If you're a fixer like me, we have to let go of that fixer energy. We have to let people sit in their stuff. We cannot sugarcoat things for people. We sometimes uplifting people is not what they need in that moment. Sometimes they just got to sit in their stuff. So I decided not to hold space for her and let her do her own thing and let me do my own thing. And sometimes it's hard because you don't want to see your loved ones hurting, but that's why we got to be selfish. Like, my energy was bomb. So I knew she was going through something heavy, and I was like, I don't want to mess up what I got going on over here. So I'm just going to nod politely. I'm going to say one or two things like, oh man, yeah, I get you. And then move on. That's why shielding is so important. Because if you can't avoid the conversation, right? Shielding. Imagining a white light surrounding you. Imagining whatever color light you want surrounding your aura, surrounding you. Shielding is very, very important, especially for empaths. Okay, let's get into the meditation. First and foremost, I just want to just say Chadwick Boseman passing, I really feel like we lost a very good soul. And I truly believe that what he came here to teach us was how to live while you are dying. Because we're all dying. We're all gonna die. How will we live? When I saw that he passed away, my body actually reacted. So I just feel like he was like a light worker or something like. And I have cried over Chadwick just because, like, not Black Panther, right? Especially right now. Our black superhero, Black Panther, no. So I hold his family in light. And yeah, I just ask that we all remember that we are all dying. So let us live well. Let us hold space for ourselves. Let us live well. So let's get into today's meditation. I'm going to go ahead and clear up the space. I need a new stick. While I'm lighting this, go ahead and get comfortable. You can either be in a seated position. There we go. Just clear out the energy, bringing all the good vibes, the angels, Jesus. Thank you so much for being here with us. Go ahead and find yourself in a comfortable seated position or lying down. Palms up if you want to receive. Palms down if you want to be grounded. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Another deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Last one, deepest breath you've taken all day. Exhale. Now go ahead and scrunch up your entire body. Scrunch up your hands, scrunch up your shoulders, scrunch up your face, your toes, your stomach. Scrunch everything up. Squeeze, 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 and release. Focus on your breathing during this meditation. As you inhale, your diaphragm should expand. As you exhale, your diaphragm should contract. Any sounds that you are picking up in your space, invite them into the meditation, as well as any sounds you pick up in my space, invite them into the meditation. As your own thoughts pass through your mind, do not attach to them. Let them just pass by. Let them just flow in and out. Focus on your breathing. You have every right to hold space for yourself. You are a divine being of love. And sometimes this world is hard. Sometimes this world is scary. Which is why it is so important to take a time out to reconnect with the love and the peace, the abundance of love and peace that is within you. You are surrounded by light. You are always divinely protected. Trust yourself. Trust where you're going. trust and know that everything that happened to you was truly for you. It was for you to come to this place of activating your personal power. Your heart is so open, beautiful one. Your heart is open and free because you've been doing the work. The angels see you, God sees you. Your heart is open and flowing. Feel that energy emanating from your heart. That's who you are. You are not your trauma. You are not your emotions. You are not your feelings. You are literally divine bliss. There is so much love for you here. Continue to focus on your breathing. You already know who you are. You've been to this earth many times. You know exactly who you are. Be blessed with this knowing. True intimacy with yourself is true intimacy with God that lives within you. Yeah, take it away. Take away all of the past, the grime, the gook. Take it away. Surrender it to God right now. Surrender it to God. Free your mind. You are worthy of mental peace. There is joy for you here. If you feel called to do so, go ahead and place your left hand on your heart and your right hand over your sacral chakra, which is located below the belly button, around your womb area. And just feel that connection with yourself, beautiful one. You've always had you. You've always had God. You've always had the light. You have always been the truth. All the love that you need is within you. Discontinue seeking because, beautiful one, it is within you. Go forth and lavish love, gifts, abundance, affection upon yourself. You are worthy, you are deserving, and you need not wait for anybody to do it for you. Everything is within you. Go ahead and continue to focus on your breathing. Today you reconnect with yourself. Today you reconnect with yourself. There is joy here for you. The love that surrounds you, the past has no power over you anymore. The past has no power over you. Your light, your love is so prominent. Feel that. Feel that peace. Feel that joy. You are so loved. What are mistakes? What are the things that you believe you have done wrong? What is shame? What is guilt? To the God that only sees you in your perfect being. Free your mind from the trappings of the ego today, beloved. Continue to focus on your breathing. Release the struggle of activating the light within you. Release the struggle of feeling the love that is within you. Just let yourself enjoy. Let yourself be happy. Everything you desire is already here for you. You're doing amazing. You are doing better than you think. You are here. Here in the present moment is the only place that you need to be. Continue to focus on your breathing. Begin to come back into the room. Slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Open your eyes when you're ready. Feel free to move your shoulders, move your body around. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Release. Another deep breath in. Release. Last one, deep breath in. Release. When you're ready, and you feel comfortable, go ahead and open up your eyes. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what came up for you and any questions you guys want to discuss today. Take your time. This practice is for you. Is it Jakia or is it Jackie? Is it Jackie May or Jakia? Thank you for holding space for yourself. Please let me know how to pronounce your name. Thank you so much for coming here today. Thank you. Yes, I'm loving all the exclamation points. Your soul is welcome. Not even you're welcome. Your soul is so welcome. Oh my God, that meditation was so good, guys. I'm lightheaded. I need to put my hands on my knees and get grounded. Let me move around and get grounded. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Sandra. Oh, hey, Sandra. I'm happy you came. Allowing good things and growth. I want to stop blocking my blessings. Thank you. Me too, girl. Takara, a release. I love this. I love this too. I'll be right there releasing with y'all. Okay. Questions. Nothing is off limits. Whatever you guys want to talk about. I am not an expert, but I know a lot of things about a lot of stuff. While you guys are giving me your questions, I just want to check in with you guys. Let me just actually turn this music on. So we've been doing this for a month. We've been coming together for 1 month. This is our 1 month anniversary. And I will continue to do these every Sunday at 3 p.m. here on YouTube. And I want to ask you guys, do you like this format? Do you like conversation and then meditation and then Q&A? Is there something would you prefer Q&A before meditation? I would love to know because, you know, I'm here for y'all, so I want to make sure that I'm truthful and honest with myself, but also that you guys get the most out of these 1 hour Sunday sessions that we do. If you can't think of a question or you're just like in the divine realm and you're just like, girl, I'm too blissed out to think about anything, feel free to DM me. My DMs are always open on Instagram at BeenieTV. If anything comes up, let me know. If you want to book a one-on-one session with me, I'm here. So don't feel pressured to ask a question. Just DM me. I'm your girl. Yeah. So let me know if you guys have any questions, if you want to change in the format. I really enjoy doing these on YouTube because I just feel like my YouTube community, like, we get each other and like we've been rocking for a few years. Okay, so how do you, okay. Okay, Takara, you liking the format? Awesome. Jakia May, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Okay, so Jakia says, how do you set boundaries with toxic family members? So, okay, let's talk. Okay, Sandra is happy with the format. Awesome, great. Stephanie, I do not do past life regression sessions. I have done my own by finding one that was comfortable for me on YouTube. Okay, Sia enjoys the format. Okay, so everyone's happy. Good. I just wanted to check in with you guys about that. Takara, you asked me, do I work with crystals? On and off, girl. On and off. Sometimes I don't need them. And sometimes I'm like, oh, give me that rose quartz on the third eye. It's a touch and go type of thing. It's a touch and go type of thing, you know. Like sometimes I really, really just need like the word, right? Sometimes I just really need a therapist. Sometimes I just really need, you know, clear quartz on my sacral chakra. It really depends on what is happening. How do you set boundaries with toxic family members? The first thing that's coming to my mind right now is that anything that a family member is doing to you, Jakia. Okay, Jakia, I got it. Okay, Jakia, any time you have a family member that is triggering something in you, that means that that thing is within you. And sometimes you have to work on that thing. Yeah, like if a family member is doing something that you're just like, what the heck? What the heck? Like, why do they do this? Why do they do this? You have to ask yourself, why does this bother me? I think what God really just wants us to get to is acceptance. Like, okay, find out why the thing bothers you. Accept them where they are as they are on their journey. This is going to take time. This is going to probably take years. And then during that time, right, the boundaries would really just be what we talked about before. You know, like if my mom is talking about something I don't want to talk about, I have to just say, Mom, I really don't want to talk about that. And she gets upset every time. But every time, do we have that conversation that I don't want to have? No. The thing is that people are always going to react because a lot of us have a lot of emotions, energy that we're just sticking to. Like, all of us are going to react, but people listen. People will listen. So as long as they listen, it doesn't even matter how they react. If you know that there's a family member that's going to a function that like, don't go to that function. Sometimes it's sacrifice. Sometimes boundaries really are Sometimes boundaries really are sacrifice. I'm not going to talk to that. I have a cousin that like cursed me out up and down in January. My boundary is that I will not allow that type of energy into my life. I don't care how much you loved me. I don't care how close we used to be. I don't care. If you have the ability to do that to me or hurt me on that level, no. So the boundary is also just like when she comes back and when she apologizes, the boundary will still be, I've seen you and I'm not going to get that close to you. And that's okay. That's okay. That's the sacrifice, right? To keep your peace. That's the sacrifice. Boundaries are not walls. Like Alex L on Instagram says, boundaries are not walls. Boundaries are not barriers. If you live with a toxic family member, I think it's important to do your shielding work, especially if you're coming around them a lot, and just let them be. You do you. That's what, like, I really feel like God is like, you do you. Of course, Jakia, always. Like, God is really just like, y'all, like, do you. Jesus was like, look, I'm doing me. Y'all can, like, go ahead and believe the Pharisees, but I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna bring the word. I'm gonna bring the light. I'm gonna bring the Christ consciousness, right? Like, just do you. And accept people where they are. Accept people where they're at. Oh, what do you guys want to talk about next week? Usually I just let it come to me during the week. But if there's something specific that you guys want to talk about or discuss, um, let me know. Or also DM me and let me know. I'm actually going to be doing some videos this week, so be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on. I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a video about being an empath and friendship, and how sometimes we take on other people's energies and it's like, no more. No. I feel like sometimes people see being an empath as this weak thing when it's actually empowering to be sensitive. It's empowering to be delicate. I'm going to be doing another video this week where I want us to stop calling black women strong, because it is actually, like, harmful. So make sure to turn your notifications on. Make sure to subscribe. Oh, if you guys are still interested in my shea butter, I'm selling out. And I will not be restocking until later this year. So I still have mostly the raw shea butter left. So if you guys are looking for raw shea butter, I'm your girl at salomeshea.com. The links are in my Instagram. I'll put the link here when the video is uploaded. But if you've never used shea butter, I sell ethically sourced shea butter from Ghana. It's great for eczema. It's great for dry skin. It's great for 4C hair. The vitamins in shea butter really just replenish your cells and activate new cell growth. So that's why a lot of people, when they use it, they're like, oh, my skin is bomb. And it's like, yeah, girl, because your cells are renewing themselves, okay? So go ahead and place your order before they sell out. Thank you guys so much for showing up for yourself today. Remember that you can always DM me on Instagram. Thank you so much for the divine donations today. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for telling a friend, telling a family member. Guys, we're going to be here every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, here on YouTube Live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just want you guys this week to live well. Live well. You are so welcome, first name, last name. And let's make sure to, this is a community, right? So let's, like, leave each other light. Yeah, Stephanie, like, shea butter is amazing for the hair. So go ahead, place that order, sis. Let's make sure to bring each other in love and light. Like, let's, like, pray for first name, last name as they go through their procedures. This is a community. Like, I love communicating with you guys, like-minded, like-hearted individuals. Amen. That's awesome. Yes, so throughout this week, live well. If you need a reminder of how to live well, watch Chadwick Boseman's Howard commencement speech. Watch all of his press tours for Black Panther. You could tell that he was humble because he knew that he was dying. So let's all take some of that with us this week. Take care of yourselves for the rest of the day. Eat well. Watch something that blesses you. Be nourished. Go slow today. Move slow. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. Do what brings you joy today. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you guys. Amen. Yes, I will see you guys next Sunday at 3 p.m. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually, before I close out, I'm gonna steal some of these comments. Okay. I love you.